Hello, I will be demonstrating the strategy from chapter 16 in our textbooks, which is bilingual books and labels to support biliteracy in the classroom. Good morning. My name is Miss Copeland, or Buenos días. Me llamo Señora Copeland. So class, as you can see, I just spoke two different languages to tell you good morning and also to tell you my name. And the reason for that is we've been working with books that we can read in two different languages. And that's because we have some students that speak English as well as Spanish. So we've been practicing this in our reading time, in our reading circle. So today we are going to reflect on a book that we've already been reading. And this is our book here, Spanish, Hablo Español. And then we're also going to be looking at some of the things we've labeled in our classroom. And this is to help us notice different things that we see every day in our classroom. And we're going to think about how can we say this in Spanish. So our first label that we have here that we've seen is libro. Libro means book in Spanish. So this is el libro. Also, we have markers. And if we look at the label for markers, which is marque. And as we can see, that looks the exact same as markers in English. And lastly, another label we have here, this is a lunchbox. And how you say lunchbox in Spanish is lonchera, excuse me. So those are some of the labels that we see in our classroom right now, and we know what the word is in English, and our label tells us what the word is in Spanish. And this is for our biliteracy. That's what we call, that's a big word we use to say that we're reading in two languages. So class, I'm going to reread our book here that we've already read in English, but I'm going to read just a couple pages to review in Spanish. Okay, so we're going to start. And remember, we were reading about school because we started school in first grade. So now we're going to read about school in Spanish. And I want you to listen for some new words that you may not have known. Starting here. Esta es mi escuela. Mi escuela está en el pueblo. Voy a la escuela los lunes, los martes, los miércoles, los jueves y los viernes. No voy a la escuela los sábados ni los domingos. Hoy es lunes. Voy a la escuela. Esta es mi clase. Esta es mi maestra. Hola, soy la señorita Rosa. Dile hola a mi maestra. Hola, hola. Esta es Pepita. Hola. ¿Es Pepita una maestra? No, Pepita no es una maestra. Ella es una alumna. Pepita está leyendo los números. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vamos, a contar del 1 al 10. ¿Puedes contar con Pepita? Esta es Carlos. Estos son los colores: azul, rojo, verde, amarillo, marrón, blanco, negro, morado, anaranjado. Yo sé escribir. Escribo A, B, C. Mira, estoy escribiendo el alfabeto. Okay, class, so as you can see, I just read our book here in Spanish or Español. Now, remember, this is a reflection, and we just went, remember yesterday we read this book in English. So now I read it to you in Spanish, and what I want you to do is put your thinking caps on. Put your thinking caps on. And what words did you hear that I just read in Spanish that you made a connection to in English? So let's see, thinking cap on. What words did I hear in Spanish that I made a connection to that I heard in English yesterday? So raise your hand if you made a connection. So tell me, I want you to tell me the word in English, and then what word, or how do you say it in Spanish? So raise your hand. Yes. And I'm going to find the word in the book as you tell me. So you heard the word lunes. And you know lunes means, let's go in the book here. You said lunes means Monday. So let's go back and check. All right, well, here we have our days of the week. He said, voy a la escuela los lunes. This means I go to school on Monday. So great job. You made a connection between English and Spanish. So what I'm going to do here is write it on our word wall. So first, I'll write it in English. Monday. And then I'm going to write it over here in Spanish. So we have lunes. Can anyone else give me an example from our book of a connection you made between English and Spanish vocabulary words? Let's see. Yes, Sarah. You said that you noticed the color white is blanco. So let's go here. And let's find our colors. He was playing with the colorful blocks. Let's see. Azul, rojo, verde, amarillo, marrón, blanco. Blanco here is white. Wonderful job. So let's add that to our word wall. We have it in English, white. And we're going to put it on this side in Spanish because we are learning Spanish or Español. Blanco. Do we want to have one more volunteer, or is that enough words for today? Thumbs up. Ooh. Thumbs up. Does everybody understand what we've learned today and how we're learning biliteracy? Great job. All right, keep those thinking caps on because now we're going to move on to your individual or independent work. So everybody walk quietly back to your desk.